the answer is it varies depending on the type of condominium corporation that you've got. So even for that answer, you may need to seek some legal advice. But for the most part, with a residential condominium in a building or apartment style, or traditional is what we call it, conventional is another word that's used, the Condo Corporation's policy will cover property insurance for all of the individual units, as well as the common property and any real property that's owned by the corporation. It will also include liability for board members for errors and omissions, as well as occupiers liability. And I think I'm forgetting something here. John, you jump in if you need to. But generally speaking, that's what that'll cover. In a conventional situation, an owner is really only required to insure their own contents and obtain liability insurance for any damages that they might be responsible for. And that would include, of course, also having loss assessment coverage in the case of maybe an insurance deductible or damages as a result of an insured loss being charged back to your unit. So you want to make sure that you've got that no matter what. It's a standard description of the individual units and what is insurable within those individual units. These are now required for condo corporations in case of residential units specifically, and actually specifically in the case of conventional condominiums. In bare land condominiums, they're only required if the corporation actually insures the individual units under the bylaws. If they don't, then you don't need an SIUD for a bare land condo. But for all conventional condos, so things like your townhouses, your apartment style buildings, the board has to put in place an SIUD that is then ultimately ratified by the unit owners.
Number one, report it to the insurance company immediately, regardless of
whether or not you plan on pursuing a claim.
Yeah, you got to make sure that it's reported for two reasons. One, to make sure that insurance is there, because sometimes you never know. You look at particularly water losses and you think, oh, this isn't too bad. And then you get in and you find mold and you're like, oh no. And you find that the mold is leaking floor to floor to floor to floor to floor. And you're like, oh no. Now, you know, what we thought was a $12,000 remediation is now a $250,000 remediation. And my insurance and the Condo Corporation's insurance is denying coverage because I ripped everything open and I removed their rights under their statutory conditions to inspect and appraise the loss. So you report it immediately. You know, it's a possible loss. That's the first important thing. No matter what you're planning on doing, you should have it reported.